Welcome back, everybody, to Phoenix Right. Don't forget to turn down the volume while you're at it. So we don't have another case of volume blasting. And then we're gonna finish this investigation today and maybe start a little bit in the next one. We'll see!
Depending on how long this is, I don't actually remember.
Yeah.
It's day 3 and they're supposed to end day
No.
3, but they don't
No.
fucking all end day 3.
No.
Oh, fuck.
Back up, Loki. Back up. Don't act all cute. That was a close one, huh, Mia?
Hang on.
Really? Too
Please hold.
bad. I'm sorry I missed it.
Please hold.
Holding.
You're going real into it real quick.
Am I?
You gotta come on.
Is it not loading?
There it is. Alright, we're good. We're good. Yeah,
Question mark?
we're good. We're good. Sorry, I was just actually making sure, 1, we had audio, and 2, that it was actually caught up. Because sometimes I'm very confused when the stream starts.
Maya! So what happened?
Well, oh wait, sorry. Well, I think we got a pretty good idea who did, do we? All we need is motive and proof. Oh yeah, yeah, wait, no, it's the director. I was like, have we gotten that far? Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day.
Initial trial? What's that?
It's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. You don't know, Phoenix? Is it 2 or 3, Phoenix? Come on, Mr. Lawyer. Shouldn't you know this? They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed up the whole process. I look forward to this reality.
So under that system, trials have to end in 3 days?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, we
have no time to waste, me.
Examine, see if there's any difference in this room. Maya's favorite potted plant. Or Mia's. Maya has been watering it so much lately, it looks a little swollen. She's either trying to make it grow or she's perfecting her water torture technique.
Will that ever not make me laugh? No.
Right. Like, I know I'm bad
I
with
do
plants,
appreciate that we were able to ask Maya about the movie poster finally.
And she was
or Mia, and she immediately was like, I don't remember. It's like,
it's right on the tip of my tongue. I swear, I know it.
I'm not gonna make that joke. I was about to make a joke. It was gonna involve Edgeworth in the tip of my tongue, but you know. This flag not for kids, so.
Yeah?
No children better be watching this.
Even if children are watching this, do you think they'd actually tell their parents?
God, I hope not. I've met kids that like tell their parents when they're watching. I don't get it, Maya. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the real Samurai costume? Because he wanted to...
What? You mean Mr. Hammer was wearing the costume?
Yeah, we kind of figured this out.
But Mr. Hammer was the victim, Nick.
Oh wait, no, she wasn't there for that.
No,
I
because
forgot.
it was Mia instead of Maya.
I was fucking. You know how confused I was? I was like, dude, we've been over this. Alright.
Why would he go through all the trouble stealing it?
Because he wanted to be Mr. Hammer's sweat. I mean, Mr. I don't remember the guy.
What happened with the director's testimony?
I don't remember who was the director.
The really nerdy, sweaty guy.
It's pretty cool.
But where's my hug guy?
Oh, God. Oh, it's all coming flood back now. Well, it's pretty clear the producer and that director were both in the trailer.
Huh.
Which means the killer has to be one of them.
Really? Why?
Because the real scene of the crime was at Studio 2. Bum, bum, bum.
What?
Did your jaw just unhinge? Was Maya always this excited? Yes.
Yes. Any ideas?
Sorry, there's some air left in there. Oh, fuck, I heard the plug the nozzle in.
Just like pop it. They just go shooting up, flying around the room.
Well, she doesn't wear any buttons. Too many folk have lost any eyes. That's how Edgeworth lost Edgeworth's uncle lost his eye when we meet him. Where's his dad? I don't remember who he is, actually. Anyways,
I can't see what's going on when Maya's here, so no, I haven't noticed anything.
Right.
Maybe we should go to talk to WP.
Interesting, by the way, because Maya can see what's going on, but Mia can't see what's going on. Or sorry, Mia can see what's going on, but Maya can't see what's going on.
Well, technically Maya's a ghost, so she's probably just haunting us.
Oh god, does she see everything we do? She saw what I do with that picture of Edward?
Detention center.
Why are you still in jail, dude? You're like, we proved that you possibly be the murderer yesterday.
Mr. Wright, you did very well again today. Thank you.
Oh, thanks. You think Edgeworth noticed? I wish one of the places we could visit was Edgeworth's house. Just go there every day and gloat. Like, gotcha. Anyways, we have dinner.
Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed him in there.
You know it. And could you wipe that grin off their face?
Hey, WP, only 1 day left. Let's make it count. Yeah.
Don't worry, this weird floozy
So
court
there's
system.
not really anything I could do to help. I'm not really sure what I could do either.
What do you mean? You're like my most helpful person. Please, this is no laughing matter. I'm so stressed. Why does that guard always look like he's seen some shit?
You're right. He looks very traumatized. He seems frozen in awe.
By Will Powers? Is that what he said?
Yeah. Smile for the camera. One of these days, something's gonna change.
No, that did change. At least the message for the guard changed, at least. Could you tell me more about Miss Vasquez?
Oh, the producer. She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius.
A genius?
She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now.
Wow.
Right or wrong, nobody dares to tell her different these days.
They say she still stab people with a very poorly placed fence if you're not careful. Why is that?
Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and what? Nothing, forget it.
She's blessed with the most bobacious behind I've ever seen in my life. The guard's like, huh?
I've only heard rumors anyhow.
You can't afford it.
Oh yes. Salmonella is the guy's name.
Yeah. Feels like I would get Mr. Manila.
Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director, but something in his work caught Vasquez's eye. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows about the same name, Salmonella. I heard it's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high and all that.
I can't imagine him being out of her becky and call. I also can't imagine him jump. That's so mean, Phoenix, but I believe it. You know what? I feel it. Mr. Hammer!
I was wondering about Mr. Hammer.
Yeah.
He was a big star back in the day, right?
No.
But then he just dropped off the face of the earth.
Doesn't talk bad.
Oh, yes, you're right. In fact, he's my role model when I started in the business.
And the fact that I outclass him and get paid more than him is just a bonus.
But he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global. How could he do that?
Is he being blackmailed?
I was really looking forward to his sequel, Samurai Summer.
Is he being blackmailed again?
He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Miss Vasquez came to Global.
Wow, that's crazy. Man, wild. 5 years ago.
Okay, I think if there's anything else we can talk to him about.
Present your attorney badge. It'll make him feel better. Excuse me.
Excuse me, thank you for showing me that, whatever it is. I wish I could think of some way for me to help you. Sorry.
Well,
I kinda wanna show him this from the kid.
go on. Have you seen this? Oh wow, it's an actual event. Have you seen this, Mr. Powers?
What's that? I've never seen these Steel Samurais in my life.
These are the Steel Samurais that appeared at the live show. A fanboy collected all these pictures himself.
Seeing things like this really makes me think. I mean so much to these kids, you know?
You do. So much you'd murder a man in cold blood. Right.
Okay.
I don't know if it served any oh no. No. Not you. Hi, ma'am. Are we like friends now after we gave you, something?
The open bag sure is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Nick, I think her guard's down.
Yeah.
I bet we can even eat these donuts in the guard station if we wanted.
You eat? You die. Ah, there she is.
Ooh, she's alive!
Why
examine, I guess.
so quiet today?
Studio van, they probably carry on film equipment.
Can you calm down, sir?
Does he want banishment again? Is this what this is about?
Fine, let him out. Distract.
Distracted.
Come on.
No one's joining you.
Let's go. Outside. Come on, outside. Go.
Employee area. Okay.
Hey! Hey, Owen, outside.
Oh, there's Cal.
Hey, Owen, outside. Go. Nobody's gotta go. It's time for you to go. Casually sending somebody out.
Okay, the only thing different out here is that the computer is actually turned off today. Go on, Ewan. Ugh. She's coming.
Space, I'm trying to go outside so fast. Anyways. Producer Fancast. I was wondering about Dee Vasquez, the producer.
Oh, the studio bigwigs love her. She always gets her way.
She seems bitter.
Do you not like the producer? Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry.
Her voice changed.
Yeah, I'm trying to do like a tired old lady voice.
Can you tell me about Sam Manila, the director, not the disease?
Sal, he's soft to push over, does whatever Vasquez tells him to do. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it.
You know, I know a lot of people
How?
like
Why
that
would
in
anyone like being treated like dirt?
Oh,
Because it's a
Maya.
That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick?
Oh, Maya. No, it doesn't. Nah, Phoenix knows. Phoenix wants to be treated like dirt, like by fucking...
By a certain...
Sir Mr. Hammer.
You mean a certain Mr. Edgeworth?
Or sorry, Edgeworth, yeah. Hey, Mr.
About Mr. Hammer.
Oh, God.
I heard about what you said today, cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer, you drag a star down from the sky and stomp on it. Calling him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this.
Uh-oh, she's really pissed this time.
You listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. I just got really something there. Why would he steal Powers' costume so he can sneak by me? He would never stoop so low. It's impossible. Okay. Well, we gave her her energy back.
Thank God. Alright, to the employee area. Oh God, are we gonna see my favorite person? Can't wait. Oh, damn.
I guess they're not filming today either.
Oh,
I
dude.
did want to see them filming just one time.
Bro, it's like one of their stars is in prison, the other one's dead. It's wild.
This trial...
Be over and done tomorrow. You could come see them film after. They'll totally let you
I
on set after
guess.
you ruin their producer's career.
This is where you found that bottle of sleeping pills, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I wonder if there's any other clues lying around.
Yeah! Oh! No touching! Oh God, I haven't spoken with your voice in so long, Gumshoe. So sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you. Really?
Didn't mean I almost had a heart attack.
Hey, you guess I can be a little dramatic at times. Is that how you spell dramatic? No, but
I think that's a very dramatique.
dramatic. I suppose the actor in me. Oh yeah, Gumshoe? Dramatique indeed.
Yeah, because dramatic is just a C, so I think that's like the fancy way to say dramatic.
Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on that there table. 3 days later? Disgusting. Wait. Are you looking for sleeping pills? Yeah, pal. traces of thereof. Hey, you want to see this bottle of evidence I stole? Be hilarious. Quickly examine it. The remains of the employees' lunches are scattered around.
Who was probably too shocked to
Nothing
clean
new
it.
here.
Nothing new. Bicycle.
Looks like one of those electromagnetic.
Yeah, we already read
What's
this
the
one.
point?
It makes it a lot easier to go up hills. Yes, I remember this one.
Why would I want to use that to go over a hill?
New old Tokyo Castle.
No clues here. But just to the right of it. You've seen the wisdom.
They've seen Wisdom at last. They know if they fix it, I just kick it off again.
That poor assistant. She's never going to be able to afford cigarettes again after this job.
She'll never be able to financially recover.
That must be the storage room.
Okay.
Slide. Oh wait, no. You have to slide.
How do I slide?
Go to the exam. Press the left trigger. Slide to the right.
Huh.
Pretty crazy.
Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Crisscross.
Let's see, cola, tomato chips, huh?
So normal.
Glass of frost. I can't see willpower's undressing. Damn it. My plans foiled. My will to live shambles. Sorry, time to talk to Mr. Gumshoe, I guess.
Oh, I don't want to move. I clicked the wrong.
We were talking to our favorite detective.
The plates. So you're looking for traces of sleeping pills. How?
For thorough examinations, I gotta take that plate back to the precinct. But I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here. With these two. Our science guys gave me a testing solution. That reacts to those sleeping pills, you see. Therefore, if there's traces, it'll change colors.
Wow, neat. Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for?
Now, everything in due time, pal. I will now test it. Not because you said so, but because of my choice. Testing is done. The solution of one plate changed color, alright? This plate has been laced with those sleeping pills, pal. Looks like it. I just read that as Phoenix. Pal, 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 pal. I'm infecting. Run, Maya. You'll be next. Pal. How goes your investigation? To tell you the truth, it's a real mess, pal. I'm probably gonna lose my job about this. That'll be the third divorce for me, too. A wife will never let me come home again. Some people think we should pursue case. We should just pursue the case we have against Powers. I think my marriage is failing.
I miss my wife tales. I'll be back.
Some people think we should switch suspects.
What do you think, Detective Gumshoe?
I'm not allowed to think. Well, pal, I hate to admit it. I'm not sure I buy my case against Mr. Powers anymore. I feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though. I was really trying to impress him. You know, I heard he's a really good person to take on a date, and I hear he always pays the tab. How's Edgeworth doing anyway? Oh, Edgeworth, he's out of control! He beat me with a bat the other day. He's crazy. He was in the waiting room, crushing this paper cup with hot coffee in it.
Ouch.
He got coffee everywhere. It was all over my pants. Wow. Talk about burns, pal. My pants will never be the same. They've been a wrong hue. Look at my pants.
Fury of Edgeworth.
That's why I'm wearing these Hawaiian shorts today. It wasn't choice, I swear.
I thought of something to say and then I stopped myself from saying it.
What? Whisper to me. If you can't handle it, I can say it. I have no filter. I'm the partnership of this part that has no filter.
He volunteered to clean it off my pants with his mouth.
That Edgeworth guy, he's always so handy. Well, I guess in this thing he was more tummy. He's got away with his mouth now. Phoenix like, God, I wish it was me. Why couldn't it have been me? Shut could have been me. Cups, bottles. Say, whatever happened to that empty bottle? Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that, pal. They found the victim Jack Hammer's prints on it, on the bottle.
So that means...
Yep, sounds like whoever put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim.
Dun, dun, dun!
I can only assume he wanted to do things with him. Like draw a mustache on his face.
And maybe a monocle. And maybe a
Sick
curly Q.
Bastard.
Gotta make the mustache really curly Q so he looks absolutely diabolical.
When I was in school for shitty detectives, I had that happen to me. That's what made me become a detective. Alright.
He got me several times with that gag. One time they used Sharpie and colored the eye holes of the binoculars.
I look like a goddamn raccoon. I was an absolute buffoon for a week. Sleeping bottle. Yeah, I can't believe you're right. We just completely fucking took a shot in the dark with that, by the way.
Right. Okay, I think that's...
Anything else to talk to them about?
No, that is everything. So...
Well...
Dressing room.
Oh, hello! Oh, God.
What are you doing here?
Smoking a cigarette. What does it look like? What, you think I can smoke out there? The detective has a real anti-smoking policy. Says it'll contaminate the evidence. Now let's just clean up the dressing room. Jesus. Man, I really gotta get more cigs. Well, Whoopee won't be using it anymore, so...
What? Why?
He's a murderer.
But WP's innocent.
Yeah, and I'm really grateful for all you've done. But... this week was the last episode of Steel Samurai.
What? No!
The main villain is dead, Maya. And I'm out of cigarettes.
Okay, let's see if anything's changed around here.
There's a point where-
I'm out of a job now, too.
I can feel my eyes burning a hole into the back of my neck. It actually really burns. She's boring a my blood, it boils. Power's bag. I put all Mr. WP's belongings in there. And
He'll be able to come pick him up, right?
And a few cigarettes, too. You know, for the road.
A few cigarettes.
I'm
I'm
sure
in
he'll come.
shambles. My cigarette budget's out the roof.
You know what you did to my budget? Don't let your family get murdered. There's cosmetics.
Wow, you remembered, Nick.
I always remember. Thanks to you. It's like you've been coming into my room at night, whispering into my ear until I
Yeah, I always
remember.
have ears.
Monster.
I always check my hairdo when I look in a mirror. Not quite as spiky as usual, I see. They can no longer call me Hedgehog Head!
I'm only at 90% spike. I must go even further, beyond!
This isn't even 10% of my spike power, Maya!
You wanna know how Gumshoe really got his face? Got too close to the sun.
He was like...
I guess he doesn't open the window much. It's kinda dusty outside. I don't like dust. Looks like somebody
It's
was
coarse
sleeping
and
in it.
rough and it gets everywhere!
I hate dust.
Oh, sorry.
I haven't cleaned up there yet. Oh, why are you being so weird about it?
Okay,
I was smelling the
I
hell.
guess we need to talk to you now.
Oh, thank God, my voice can take it now. I was wondering, can I ask you about Mr. Hammer? Yes.
On the day of the murder.
On the day of the murder, you went to Studio 2. Huh, I thought he went to Studio 1. Looks like I'm the fool.
He stole the Steel Samurai costume too!
What? The bullshit. No. Why would Mr. Hammer do such a thing? You know, guess that rumor must have been true then.
The rumor?
Yeah. Miss Vasquez is a producer of has some kind of hold on old Hammer.
She knew how to use a hammer, if you know what I mean.
She once beat his penny. She once beat his ass with a hammer. It was slow and brutal. She keeps me in line. Cigarettes. Wasn't that hard, honestly. She has some dirt on him. I think she stole his OnlyFans password. It's my only theory. You do it.
Some dirt?
Yeah, it's like dust, but...
What dirt?
It's like dust, but maybe it comes from the earth. It's like crushed up rocks, you know, good, bad stuff.
I know what dirt means.
It's also used to refer to the fine powdery mist that rocks make once terra firma breaks down due to erosion.
I didn't know you
About
were...
5 years ago, they were filming.
I didn't know you were a science buff, Penny.
It's, my new career. I have to get cigarettes somehow. My cigarettes. They're shit.
And I decided that geology would be a good thing because then I can start licking rocks too.
I won a cruise ship. I actually won a cruise ship prize from my crippling addiction to cigarettes. It was great.
They told me to call a number on the back of the
And I
package.
did.
And
But I
said that
traded it
had
for a
some
lifetime
sort of
supply of
addiction.
cigarettes, but I actually ran that company in the ground after smoking all the lifetime supply of cigarettes, so now I don't have a cruise or cigarettes. God, I hate my life. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer, though. Back on subject. They were using the new Studio 2.
Dun,
That's
dun,
2.
dun.
God, my hand is malformed into a smoking hand. I need it. I'm jonesing. Anyways, some sort of accident thing. Oh,
Not even this nicotine gum can help me.
The nicotine
Even when it
gum.
tastes like tobacco.
the nicotine gum does nothing to fill it. It's actually the fire that burns my inside my heart. That's what makes me motivated to smoking. I'm not addicted to it. I'm addicted to this feeling of smoke entering my lungs. I smoke anything. Sometimes I smoke random pieces of wood I find on the side of the street. God, it's crippling. Anyways, after that, they never used Studio 2 again. After they murdered 6 people, I never was there. I was out on a smoke break. They left the film set on the studio the way it is too.
Was that trailer part of the film set then? The last episode. What do you mean, the last Steel Samurai?
I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant.
No.
Just like
No. This is worse than when I had my OnlyFans tacked into.
Why does everyone have an OnlyFans?
I don't know, it was the first thing that came to mind.
I already gave Will Powers a fucking OnlyFans.
I would say that she had an OnlyFans. I would say that she had at least an account in OnlyFans.
That was hacked into?
He saw all of her dirty secrets.
He saw her year's worth of binging of Steel Samurai. What? There's so much. Also, I hear the Global Studios are changing their programming. It's not gonna make kids shows anymore. It's time to...
What? Why?
I don't know. It's sad when Global Studios decided.
Studio policy.
Why aren't they gonna make kids shows anymore? The studio big days don't want any more Steel Samurai anymore. They don't like steel. They call them clankers. They want to forget everything that happened. Only the murder. They want it quiet. They want it quiet, you understand?
Did your brain just glitch?
No, it popped up down there and scared me because something flashed, but it was just the text.
How can they just do that? What about all the kids who love the Steel Samurai?
Well, it's okay. I'm sure the kids will be fine. The kids are resilient, unlike my lungs, which have been destroyed over years of crippling smoke filling my lungs. Did you know my lungs are actually the same color as charcoal? It's actually kind of painful when I breathe. Anyways.
But the cigarettes make it better.
They'll find a new hero to follow, like Penny, the smoker.
No, that can't be
I
true.
can see it now, me on the big screen. The sentient chimney.
Instead of like the little toaster, or the brave little toaster, it's like
The
this.
sentient chimney that could produce.
If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure.
I mean,
Nick, say something.
yeah. I think evidence would rather than words is called for here.
Here, take a look at this.
Oh, look, it's the bird.
Take that!
And this is
I wonder if I can burn it.
a fan collection of all these photographs. These kids love the Steel Samurai. In fact, they would murder for the Steel Samurai. In fact, they would murder a man in the Steel Samurai costume for just not being the right man in the costume. Anyways, I would think you would understand that better than anyone.
You're right.
You're right.
I do need more smokes.
My addiction to cigarettes is the same addiction these kids have to the Steel Samurai. It's all cyclical, you see. Okay. Symmetry, my friend.
Symmetry.
First I murdered you, and now...
Balance as all things should be.
I think I'm gonna start a new industry. We're gonna call it Fazbear's Pizzeria. It's gonna go well, I can feel it. Anyways.
We'll have a singing and dancing bear and a singing and dancing rabbit. It'll be great.
There's no way any children will be murdered in this production. Well, for starters. You can tell me something. You can tell me what it is Global Studios is in oh wait, you can tell me what Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Sorry, some of the smoke from your lungs just infected mine. Tell me about the accident 5 years ago. Do it! Tell me!
Okay.
I'll take your cigarettes if you don't. Now we him. Could you tell me what happened 5 years ago?
Tell me where you were on the day of the murder.
Well, I can tell you what I heard. Apparently, 5 years ago, someone died, and it was Mr. Hammer's fault. That guy was known for committing random murders. In fact, this is why he smokes so often, so I don't have to be too close to him. He's afraid to smoke, you see. He's part witch.
Someone died?
That's what I just said.
It was an accident, of course.
Anyways,
At least that's what they say.
they say it's an accident, just like me. That's what my mom says about me. Anyway.
But I know she really loves me and just joking around.
I know.
But she also gave me this crippling cigarette addiction.
She gave me cigarettes when I was young, and it never stopped. The producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up. And that's the dirt she had on the street.
Bum, 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 bum. And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public? I see a kitty very slowly approaching the food. Oh, he's eating the food.
Hey, Leo! He can't be stopped.
Well, you know, Mr. Hammer was a big star back then.
It would have ruined his career. In fact, my mom used to be a star, but not that kind of star. More of a, nighttime kind of star. That's part of the reason I smoke, is to cope with the pain of not having my real dad ever come into my life.
He said he went out for milk and cigarettes and he never came back, but the cigarettes did.
That's part of the reason I smoke. Because every time I buy cigarettes, there's a 90% chance I won't find him, but there's that 1% chance that maybe one day he'll be buying the same pack as me. And then I can be like, Dad, it's me. And he'll be like, Dad, daughter, I also have a smoking addiction. And then we will bond, and we will be a family once more. Anyways, they were afraid about what they would do to his career if word got out.
Stupid smoker's backstory were giving
Just becomes more tragic the longer it goes.
I see.
You know who knows more about this? Miss Old Bag. She was there. She committed, since she worked at the studios back then. She was a young, hot piece of ass. A smoking piece of ass, my dad would have said if he were still in my life, but he's not.
But she wasn't a smoking piece of ass because she wasn't a smoker like me.
I'm an actual smoking piece of ass. I'm a piece of ass that smokes. I'm a terrible human being. I will do anything to get cigarettes. She grabs Phoenix on the shoulders like, I will do anything.
I'll even shave off your spiky head and sell your hair.
I will sell your spinal column. All of it. All 37
Keep
vertebrae.
your eyes open while you sleep or else I'll steal your kidneys. Sell on the black market.
You know how much good non-smoker kidneys go on the open market? Do you know? Phoenix is just like...
Okay. Thanks for chatting with us, Spenny. What are you still slinking around?
I'm not slinking. I'm traveling.
If you like the place so much, why don't you take over for me?
The
old windbag doesn't look so good. Everybody's doing their darndest to forget Hammer. Who do they think made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer! It's all due to Hammer. She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance.
Talk to her.
Tell me about 5 years ago.
Tell me about your... I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago.
Who told? Who did you hear that from?
Can you smell the cigarettes on my outfit?
I gotta get this suit washed, dry cleaned again. For the third time this week. Do you know what dry cleaning bills are like? Especially to get out smokers smoke?
You don't have to change my white shirt every time I do this. Because she dyes my shirt yellow. That's how intense this fucking smoke is.
Nickels!
What? Nickels? Like the currency?
Nickels, Penny Nichols, their sister we talked to. That's her name?
Wow, bro! Oh, right. She could smell the cigarettes on me. Anyway, I heard about the accident. We heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer.
Dun dun dun.
He killed a man, didn't he?
Dun dun dun. Whippersnappers! Dredging up dirt on someone's past like that, and the recently departed, no less. Have you no shame? I suppose you think this is fun. No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr.
No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers.
And you claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume. You expected to believe this rubbish?
I mean...
Or do you have some kind of proof?
I do. Proof, Mr. Hammer, I do, actually. I have proof. Sorry, Miss Bag, but I do have proof. I can prove Mr. Hammer stole Mr. Powers' costume. With this bottle! Let me give you the worst proof, though. Let me give you this book of your Steel Samurai getting his ass kicked every fucking day. No problem.
You gotta go get the
Here's my proof, you...
What's a little empty bottle supposed to prove? It's a bottle of sleeping pills. With Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it. What does that prove? I'm sure old Hammer had some sleepless nights. Where's your proof that he used those sleeping pills on Powers?
Oh.
The food. Just take that! Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct? Well, yes. So?
This plate was used to eat that steak.
Dun-dun-dun.
There's traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate.
Dun dun dun. She's gonna just keel over. Just.
I can't breathe. Quickly, get my emergency.
I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. You rest your soul.
Miss
Old
Oldbag.
Bag? Okay, you win. I'll talk.
Thankful.
I'm tired, see? Tired of holding it all in.
Miss Oldbag.
I didn't know you felt this way. You're right. 5 years ago, there was an accident. A fatal accident. What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the mafia. Oh, great.
Wow, Jesus. This escalated fast.
She silenced that paparazzi.
Goddamn.
That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio.
Pearl.
I see. But you have to understand. Poor old Hammer never meant any harm to anyone. Miss Old Bag. Hold on a minute. Poor Miss Old Bag. Here, take this.
Photograph?
Look at this photograph. Every time it makes me laugh.
Oh, dear. Wait a second. Wow, this Vasquez for being in the mafia?
Oh.
Looks like she's about to throw up the sight of a dead body.
This is the picture.
Why do you have that with you? Is this the trailer studio?
Oh, so that's
too?
how the spike up ends.
Yeah.
Hammer was supposed to fight with a bad guy on the top of the stairs there. He pushed the other actor and the man fell on the flower box fence.
Woof. Why'd you dress like a tennis coach?
Right?
How did you get this?
It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it.
Let's just say I earned my name, Miss Old Bag. What?
An accident involving Jack Hammer. Bah, bah, bah.
Well, good job. We can put the chick away. I wish I could tell you, make you feel better that we're gonna get the chica who did this, but you know. October 19th. Studio 100.
Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the Steel Samurai costume.
My porcupine.
Then he left from here to go to Studio 2.
My quills are vibrating with intent. I can sense it.
His hedgehog senses.
Right. They like shake.
Spider-Man's
they
got
like
his-
twitch. They like twitch Spider-Man sense. So there's like twitching. Just... Right.
But why?
To murder Miss Vasquez.
I wonder if someone calls him. Like, the director or the producer.
I'm pretty sure he was there to murder Miss Vasquez. Because she was ruining his life. It says welcome. Oh god. Quickly, do this. He'll prank the shit out of Miss Old Bag.
Right?
She's just like, those whippersnappers!
birds!
They're down bad. I'm
those-
still young, I'm just tired. Are you bullying me?
I'm only 25.
Your sister, your undead sister was bullying me by the same crap yesterday. Yeah. Oh. The mascot, Mr. Monkey.
Mr. Monkey.
It was like really Slavic. Mr. Monkey. Oh dear.
Hey, Nick. It's Miss Vasquez. Hello?
Processing.
Hello?
Processing.
Hi. Hello.
Maya, you should at least try to be polite.
I'm watching the clouds.
Of smoke? You better stop your smoking. You don't understand how much danger you're in. Where's my cigarettes? Oh my god, Vasquez. You've doomed us all! You've doomed...
Put out your fancy ass looking pipe now!
I need more tobacco!
There's like...
I need the fire within my lungs to burn brighter.
There's like a car crash noises in the distance.
The
And then...
screams. Penny's got a gun! Why does she have a gun? I thought we were in
there's like
Japan!
an explosion.
Is that a fucking nuke? It's a 500 kilogram bomb. Long live democracy. It's like, Jesus Christ, Penny. It's like, my God, Penny. She's transcending reality. A light van for moving staff equipment around.
Well, let's go for a drive.
If I had a license.
Yeah.
You have
Yeah.
a driver's license, but look at this. Look what I have this.
Why are you shoving your attorney's bad niche?
Niche? Who the fuck is Niche? Are you loitering around with another lawyer? You bitch! Phoenix confidence just took a huge hit. He's not the only lawyer. He's not the only lawyer Maya pals around with. Something about it just feels odd, you know?
You mean the fact that the plates are clean and there's no bones on them?
Yeah, it's like the fact that there wasn't. God, Bird, calm the fuck down. Jesus. There's
some
something
flowers.
first.
Wow, so pretty. They're taking good care of these.
Don't
That
go
fence
first.
looks stained.
It is dangerous. Some guy got skewered on it.
It's unlocked.
Look at them windows.
Look at them windows.
Look at them windows. These have got materials. They've been sitting here. It's got. Yeah. God, those birds need to calm the fuck down. They're so loud. Excuse me.
Mr. Hammer came here the day of the murder and... Shh. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you. Do something, Nick. She's really ticking me off.
Quickly, show her the blackmail we have. Oh dear. Will Powers.
Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You didn't have to cancel the Steel Samurai. I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai.
I think you're a bitch.
You did it! Nick, she did it! She's the killer! My Fablet speaks to me. I know it, I know it.
Oh dear. She is the killer, I'm pretty sure, too. I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manila.
If you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer. By yourselves.
Oh dear.
Present to her
Quickly, show her the photo that will be really probably bad to show her, but you know, it's fine. She's not even looking.
Where?
What?
Where did you get that?
From your locker, bitch. Well,
Old bag.
Old?
She means the security lady, Miss Oldbag, Nick.
Right. Anyway, Miss Vasquez, you hid the incident from the press, didn't you? You used it to control Mr. Hammer.
The wind.
Huh?
It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind.
Hey, are you trying to kill Windy Old Bag? It's fucked up.
Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer.
That sounds like a terrible idea. Nick, she went inside the trailer. I don't know if this is a... We should save. Can we save?
Yes, I can.
I don't think we can get murdered in this game, but I feel like we're about to get murdered in this game.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's time to go in the trailer. This can only end well for us.
Right?
You
came.
I always come. Wait.
What a generous lover. Well, then.
Wait, generous?
Well then, what are you talking about?
Really, what are you talking about? Miss Vasquez, you were using that incident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer. You bitch. That's why you're doing kids shows for petty change.
So I'm a blackmailer now.
Yes.
Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident. But you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star. Oh? I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of its own accord. But you were the cause. You pressured him. And to think it was just an accident. Excuse me. What is this all about? You keep saying accidents, accidents. How are you so sure?
Because we're not definitely evil because, I mean, look at you. What do you mean?
Must I spell everything out for you?
Yes, I'm dyslexic.
Think, what would it be if it wasn't an accident?
A murder? No. No way, the guy that drugged and robbed somebody is a murderer, too. You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose?
That is what I mean.
And where's your proof? Can you prove it?
Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident?
Yes.
And I ran him hard, believe you me. Oh, yes.
Man, I wish I were an Edgeworth her. Anyways, that's neither here
But
nor
the
there.
security lady said it was an accident. Oh, well, she was a big fan of Hammers, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hand, she did. Gave him a few bruises, too.
Damn, so bad. That's why she had the photo.
She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need is the negatives. He could just make a copy. But he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me, now. What? This is valuable evidence. Boys?
Huh. Where did you guys come from? And why do you all look
Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased?
What?
The trial ends tomorrow. How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it.
Tell me why.
Nay, nothing but a...
Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt, no? Why should D. Vasquez care about it at all?
I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, race away. No!
Did we just get Edgeworth. Hold it right there. To Gumshoe! Hold it right there, pal! I heard everything, pal. D. Vasquez. I, a singular unarmed detective, will take down all of you. You're coming to the precinct with me.
Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then, in court. I'll be looking forward to it.
Gumshoe, you have, like, backup, right? Like, those guys are kind of big. And then... Hey, are you okay, pal?
Did you just, like,
I won't ever
sprint
let
here?
anyone hurt you. I always sprint everywhere I go. I'm Gumshoe.
Well, he was breathing really hard.
Wait, that's what I could do.
Huh.
When you cosplay Edgeworth, because they do work together later in life,
Yeah?
too.
You
I
want...
could be Gumshoe. I would
Yeah?
love to be Gumshoe, dude.
Okay.
Dude, everyone's Phoenix and Edgeworth. No one's Gumshoe. He's my favorite. I actually do really like Gumshoe.
Okay, then you can be Gumshoe, and that gives you another reason to use your white shirt.
Yes! Then I just have to get a tie that I have never tied.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was a little late on my entrance. I didn't get many chance to practice this sort of thing.
Detective Gumshoe. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you!
We're about to be erased!
I was really
Quickly
scared.
erase the save file. Complete the process. Don't mention it, pal. I'm just doing my job. He's like crying. He's like,
Detective Gumshoe?
sorry, pal. It's just I've always wanted to say that line since I became a detective. He finally got to say his line.
Yay!
For real this time. Okay, I've got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon, quite literally. I have a seeking missile for you. Well?
Well, Nick, it looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this.
Yeah, I will cosplay Detective Gumshoe, though, just because it's funny.
Okay.
It's funny to cosplay Detective Gumshoe. Then I have to wear a wig,
True.
because my head is fat. Fun fact, audience, my head is fat.
Yeah.
Gigantic, even.
I've been trying to figure out, like, how do I make a wig?
Yeah, so now you don't have to. I'll just be Gumshoe. I
True.
just have to get a perpetual band-aid on my face. Anyways.
D. Vasquez.
Thank God Gumshoe was stalking us to be contendered.
I don't know what the audio sounds like whenever we're with D. Vasquez, but I hope it's like a smooth, like, 20s jazz.
I don't remember. I don't.
I can only hope, because that's kind of the vibe I was getting for her.
I do not watch these episodes back, so.
I don't either. I probably should. I'll probably, like, laugh because we're just so funny.
God, if I ever laugh at my own comedy, that's the last day of my life. Meanwhile, I know that I, like, will be home alone. Thank God, like, there's not, like, people watching me ever. Like, if the government ever watches me, they're gonna be like, this guy's a psychopath, because I will be walking down the stairs, make a joke to myself, and then laugh my ass off. And no one else will know that I have made a joke to myself. It is horrific.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr.
Shut
Gonzalez.
up! Sorry.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
They're always ready. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Sorry, everyone.
Get out of here, Penny! You're gonna ruin the courtroom! Our walls are perfectly white! Damn it, they're already turning yellow! Penny!
Today will be the final trial of this, the final day of this trial.
Even though we have a completely separate suspect now. It's kind of fucked up, by the way, that most of the suspects we charge only get 1, like, hour to defend themselves when you look at it, because we always call them in on the last day of the trial.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have a chance to defend themselves.
No, that's because they don't know how to and they fall apart very easily.
I hope the prosecution...
The prosecution and defense will be able to present decisive evidence.
Yeah, now they get robbed by the mob.
Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement.
And yes,
In yesterday's session, the defense presented to us with a new theory for this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was, in fact, Studio 2.
it was.
Today, I will call on people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day.
Poor Edgeworth, bro.
From their testimonies, that truth will become clear. Very well.
Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today.
But
I'm not gonna make that joke, because that term means something else these days, and I can't say it.
yeah. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls Miss D. Vasquez to the stand.
Don't look so serious, bro. We're about to...
Miss D.
Holy shit.
Vasquez is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. Will the witness state her name and occupation? D. Vasquez. I'm a producer for Global Studios. On the day of the
Did
murder.
you smoke in here, guys?
That's what I was wondering too. On the day of the murder, you were in trailer in Studio 2. As everyone here knows, yes? I dislike needless banter.
Oh, well, I hate to tell you this. You're about to have to do
If you
longer.
must pontificate,
Yeah.
do it when I'm not here.
God, what's with women in fucking the Edgeworth brand?
Very well, Miss Vasquez. Oh,
God, I
love a woman.
He is so hot under the suit right now. If you catch my drift.
I'm glad I'm sitting behind this desk right now, if you know what I mean.
Wait, Judge, you didn't use your gavel. It's like, what? Oh, yeah.
Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder. Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay.
I will. Right. God, Maya, she's guilty. I'll catch her with her pants. I know we were just making jokes like that, but Phoenix. I'm trying to catch Edgeworth with his pants down. Damn.
Is it getting hot in here, or is it just me?
It's like, is everyone in this courtroom just hot?
I entered the trailer home a little before noon.
Bullshit!
The meeting began at 12 sharp and it ended at 4.
Bull!
There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so I went to Studio 1.
What?
I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me.
What?
At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting.
Were you guys trapped?
Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Mr. Hammer's body later, and we all went to Studio 1. That's all. Now press this bitch on everything. I have a question about one part of your testimony. Wow, Judge. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you? The van. There's a van at Studio 2. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk with that monkey head toppling over. Van added to court record. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Why would you ever let Sal put you in a van ever? That seems like a terrible error. Never get in a van with someone
This is the
like
final battle, Nick. Let's do it.
Someone I got. On the day of the murder, I entered the trailer a little before noon. Press! Hold it! What the hell is noon? By yourself?
Yes.
And you didn't stop by the employee area?
No.
Are you always this terse?
Yes.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Meeting began at 12 sharp and
Press!
Press!
Did anyone leave during the meeting?
No one.
Come on, let's talk a bit more about that.
The witness did not come here to engage in idle conversation.
Did you, Edgeworth?
Stop interrupting the testimony. The same could be said to you, Mr. Edgeworth. And please stop banging on your little desk. It hurts my ears.
Poor Edgeworth, bro. Every witness he's brought in this trial has absolutely just, like, messed with him in unforeseeable ways.
Press?
Yes.
Press!
Anyway, I don't think we get in trouble for pressing. Where was that? What was that exactly?
I've forgotten.
Bull. Maybe you could try remembering?
No. The meeting ended at 4 and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5. I would think it was between those times. You would think! I don't state the obvious, Edgeworth. So
I was
that.
fatigued, so I had Sal. Press!
Press!
Why would you let him take you? Creepy. Hold it. You had Sal take you? What does that even mean, you pervert?
It means that what I just said. I had Sal take me in the Studio 2 van.
Oh, right.
Shame on you, Phoenix.
We were all thinking it. And what are you doing at a time like during this time?
Don't hit your desk. It irritates me.
Yeah,
Yeah, Mr. Wright.
Oops.
It was a 15-minute break.
Press! There were no T-bones. Did you eat the bones, you sick murderer? Do you have someone who could verify this?
Sal,
No one, I need someone else.
one person is enough.
it's
Actually,
not.
in a murder case, it is not.
That is definitely not enough. If she's committed murder during that break, she would have had the time to eat a T-bone steak. Well, she didn't eat a T-bone steak. She didn't eat that T-bone steak.
If I had some evidence that proved she didn't eat that steak.
Well,
Nick, find anything?
kind of wish that she had such a little time.
It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss. But I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said somewhere. Enter the trailer. Meeting.
That's good.
Inventory.
Oh wait, no, keep going.
How's your tea? 15-minute break. Sauna ate steak in front of the trailer.
Find anything? Kind of wish she said it was more hard. I think she's
Yeah, well, it's fine. We already read that.
Oh.
Okay, let me see what we have.
We began at 12.
There was a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1.
Wait. The monkey head blocked it. Go back to the thing. It was me at 12 sharp and I do it 4.
Okay,
Okay, where's the rehearsal thing?
right, there's a rehearsal.
Afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. How did you go to Studio 1? If that was blocking it, yeah.
Present.
Yes, maybe. Safe? Edit this? Wait, where'd she...
Let me say first, and then we can... What was it?
Back up one more? Back up one more.
Oh, when it takes... how did he take you, but the monkey head was blocking it.
It ended at 4. But the monkey had blocked it from 2 to 4.
How... Like... I guess they said the monkey head was moved out of the way.
It was moved at 4.
Yeah. But I still don't know if that would be enough space for you to drive a van through, you know?
I think they drove the van in this one.
Well,
Thanks for
before
turning
noon. Yeah, because they have that entire hour.
It began at 12, ended at 4.
Because if it ended at 4 and then everyone got there at 5 to find the body, that's an entire hour that's just completely unaccounted for.
True. I mean, the body died at...
Rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. It's 15, so I had
Did we press the
7.
studio the time for the rehearsal?
Yes. And she just they basically just told us like, it was between 4 and 5. Took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table by the trailer.
Look at the evidence. I think it's something like that. We have to push it.
But I don't know how to prove it. Yeah, because all these plates have bones on them, and their plates were basically picked clean.
Yeah, those were at the first studio.
Yeah. I feel like it has something to do with the monkey head,
I think so.
but I don't know what to do that on.
Probably the time when she said the rehearsal. When she said the rehearsal. 15 minutes later, girls fatigue, side south, head weird, and rehearsal. Let's present that. That's the only thing I can think of. Hey,
No.
can we refuse the cartridge, dude?
No.
They aren't. Not at all.
Let's see if I can. I feel like it's very obvious, and I'm just not seeing it, you know?
Rehearsal by studio.
Ah.
I don't know if there's anything wrong with this statement.
I don't know. Present the steak plates to the statement Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table.
Aha! As I thought. You claim to eat T-bone steak. But
I say
you
did
did not.
What's this now, Mr. Wright?
I'm arguing dietary things, Your Honor. Look at this.
It's
that
a plate.
It is a plate. But what was on the plate was on the table of the employee area. A large T-bone was left behind.
Mr. Wright, need I remind you it was a T-bone steak?
Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Manella ate outside of the trailer. Blah blah blah.
Blah blah blah.
There were no T-bones left on the plate. The plates were bare. Miss Vasquez, tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone and not leave the bone? I think I know how. You ate the bones too, you freak!
You didn't eat the steak.
You ate boneless steak. You didn't eat the steak. You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took the steak and threw it somewhere, like the incinerator.
I see.
Man, this court case is really heating up.
Just shoveling popcorn into the face. Then what was Miss Vasquez doing during her break? Murder!
She's not a babe, she's a murderer. Don't fall for their lies.
Meeting the Steel Samurai. Probably meeting.
Don't, yeah. She was meeting with the Steel Samurai.
Order! Are you saying?
Yes, Your Honor. Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak. She ran into the Steel Samurai. And then you did it. You killed him with your own hands.
Mr. Wright! Isn't that a little presumptuous?
Well, that's how, like...
What
The
kind
amount
of
of desks
stunts are
like-
you trying to pull, Mr. Wright?
The one right.
Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it?
Yes.
Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I.
That's a terrible idea. I have the power of saving. Any day, Vasquez. Would you like to save? I just fucking tax saved, bitch.
Good luck, Nick.
I'm not in good.
Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear.
Yes.
I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. Actually, look about the same height as Phoenix and Edgeworth.
Honestly, she's kind of tall.
How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon?
You couldn't. Could you?
You couldn't.
No, she didn't use it as a weapon. That wasn't the murder weapon.
Yeah.
I think it would have been a great deal difficult using that weapon as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would.
Huh. You see?
Yes. However, that has no bearing on this case.
Meaning?
Steel Samurai Buzz was not the murder weapon. Good job, Phoenix. Use the
What?
spikes.
What is the meaning of this? The
Was the mo-
spear was found lying next to the victim's body.
Well, yeah, but I have proof, Your Honor. How can you prove the Steel Samurai's not the murder weapon? The samurai spear was duct taped, you
The
bitch.
spear itself.
Mm-hmm.
Present.
I present this as my proof. The so-called murder weapon.
But that is the murder weapon.
Not so fast, Edgeworth, you absolute buffoon. The spear broke during this morning's run-through action scene, didn't it? But somebody fixed the spear. It was the security lady who's just, oh god, she's here! She's in the walls! Get the gun!
She's in the goddamn walls!
The judge is like, bailiff, get the gun! She's back! Get the spray! Tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man wearing a thick costume through this chest?
Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're... Silence! I'm the one testifying here, and I will be heard. Are you quite sane?
Are you even aware of what you're saying?
Oh, that's her. Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then what, pray tell, was? And how was Hammer killed?
The fence.
Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used to kill?
I can tell you, actually, Judge. I wouldn't make a claim if I couldn't tell you what the murder weapon was.
I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well, let's see this murder
Tell me,
weapon,
Judge,
then.
have I lost a single case?
And is it this photo?
The picture.
Present!
Look at this photograph. Look at this photograph.
What is this?
A different murder that was committed, but it was completely unrelated.
Why, that's Jack Hammer standing on top of the stairs! Order!
You wanna get my lunch?
If I cannot have order, this troll will be suspended! Mr. Wright! What is this all about?
This photograph is from 5 years ago, Your Honor. There's an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This photo is of this very accident. Not a word was leaked about it to the outside. It was kept a close secret to the studios.
What does this have to do with the current case?
That fence is incredibly dangerous, Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth. You still can't see? Allow me to get your glasses. You see, that fence post pierced him through the chest, it did.
What? Are you saying?
Yes. What happened 5 years ago? Happened again! Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, she stopped smoking for 5 seconds.
Did she really?
Yeah.
She's fucking
Mr. Wright, continue.
It's 2:30 on that day of the murder. Miss Dees Vasquez meets Mr. Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer onto the stairs and he fell into the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had done to himself 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on purpose or accident, I can't say.
In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way that he caused another man to die.
It's cyclical, Edgeworth.
Every
Symmetry, my friend.
5 years ago.
Symmetry, my friend.
Symmetry.
Some guy's like, oh, wait a minute, what's going on? He just turns his head and says, ah, my eyes! Ironic, isn't it? That's actual irony.
Very creative.
Well, I mean,
Mr.
that might actually be
Wright.
pretty close to irony.
I can use a man like you on my scripts writing staff.
You deny what I said was true?
Mr. Wright, let's say, for the sake of argument, that Hammer died at the trailer, as you say. Yet the body was found at Studio 1, was it not? And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned to the trailer all in a space of a 15-minute break?
No.
How could I have disposed of the body? The break in the meeting of the trail lasted 15 minutes from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death, then carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time. Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body? I bet she could move it. She had another way?
She had another way. What if she had another way to carry that body? In other words, other than her own hands.
For instance?
A fucking van. Actually, there's no matter... Actually, for the matter of the deed, there was no need for the deed in 15 minutes. And therefore, there was a way to carry the body.
Interesting, let's hear it then. Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body.
The van! The
van!
van she just told us about in her fucking testimony. What a buffoon. What an absolute buffoon. Miss Vasquez, you carried the body into Studio 1. And you used that van to do it. I was like, God, he's so good at soul reading me. My soul is being read like an open book. Recall your testimony. There
There
was
was
a
a
rehearsal.
rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was a van there, right? So I had Sal drive me.
You used the van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then before everyone else got there, you hid the body in a magistrate costume.
Hold on, right. Don't forget it was Sal Manella that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator? Of course he was.
Yeah. Of course Salmonella had been a conspirator. The body had been placed in the van and put into the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done it all alone. Also, don't forget, she had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned it into that small incinerator. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue?
No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright.
It's the spikes. I keep parts of my brain in it.
I lose, you win. It was fun.
Wow, I win? This was the easiest case of my life. Not guilty? So, what happens next, Your Honor?
She just...
It's kind of the judge's decision now, I guess.
She just...
Don't
question mark me.
Don't you have anything to say?
What would you like me to say?
Huh? I lost. Something like that.
I just said that.
Wait, so you mean... G. Vasquez, it was you? So it was you! You killed Jack Hammer! Murmur? Murmur? Question?
Who can say?
I...
Oh my god.
God, you're the worst! I hate these fucking victims!
Are you sure I did?
Pretty sure.
Mr. Wright, we just engaged in a battle of wits. And the result of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer.
Yes. Right.
But that is only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether.
Actually, have
You lack decisive
You
proof,
fool,
Mr.
absolute
Wright.
fool, Vasquez. You don't realize this court case will throw you into jail in a vat of acid for even having a little bit of proof. I just proved that the only person he could have been...
Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts?
Edward.
Of course, it's as the witness says.
Oh, he's collecting.
Certainly, it does seem very likely she did it, but there's no proof.
Edgeworth, you could just prosecute this girl. Bro, Edgeworth is a jerk.
Edgeworth, join me and together we shall prosecute this woman!
Well, listen, he just wants to find a guilty verdict. He never says who has to be the guilty verdict,
Yeah.
okay?
Join me, Edgeworth,
We've
and
got,
together
like-
we shall make this bitch go to prison!
We have to do it for Old Bag and everybody else and the children. Think of the kids, Edgeworth. The kids we could have together as gay people.
We can adopt so many children and make them all into little lawyers.
No.
Well,
Edgeworth and Phoenix reproduce via mitosis.
I came here as a witness today. If you've no more questions, I'll be leaving.
What do I do now?
now?
You can't let her leave. Did it? Ask this question mark? Just full send, man. What are you doing? Just full send.
Full send?
Just full send, bro.
Full send?
Double down. Quadruple down.
Okay. You did it, Vasquez?
You did it. Just quadruple
It has
down.
to do testify
Oh,
again.
testify again.
Testify again. I just want to make
Relax.
sure.
I'd like you to testify again.
Testify again. No one to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before, the truth, Mr. Wright. I've always said all there is the same. What would happen if I said it again?
You would contradict yourself.
Yeah.
And you'd call your absolute asshole.
You'd ask the same questions, get the same answers.
I mean, yeah.
A waste of time.
Pretty much. It's kind of how this works. Damn. Damn, she knows how to do a court. Come so far, yet only to fail. God, I wish court case. Dude, could you imagine we had a court case even like?
Cross-examination with Miss Vasquez.
Could you imagine we had a court case even remotely like this? Oh,
Edgeworth is the one that objected. Yes, Mr. Edgeworth. I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I did. I see. Very well.
Objection. Your Honor. I request the witness testify again. Oh shit, Edgeworth!
Edgeworth's on our side!
He loves us.
You're the prosecutor, are you not?
Yeah, and he's prosecuting
Why
you.
are you badgering me? I'm your witness.
I
just want to hear your testimony. Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes. Mr. Edgeworth, I too see no points in making assessments. Repeat yourself. What exactly did you want her to testify about? Well, yes,
Even Edgeworth knows she's fucking guilty.
Indeed, verily I say. Ergo. I want to hear about what happened after they found the body.
Dun, 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 dun,
After they found the body?
body?
Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning the matter. Nick! Why did Edgeworth...
Who knows? Edgeworth is on our side, bro. Listen, Edgeworth he's actually, I mean, he's a really shady prosecutor, don't get me wrong. He's super
But he's actually
shady.
a decent guy.
But he actually does want people who are guilty of murder to be charged with actual murder.
Yeah. Like, he's shady as all hell, but he does actually have, like, a moral code and shit.
once he finds out that someone actually did commit the murder, he definitely turns on them. Really quickly. He's done it before.
But
it's fine.
Wasn't he the one that said that he always gets a guilty verdict?
And he will get his guilty verdict.
After all that...
Edgeworth. He's gonna get
so
his
fucking hot right now, Edgeworth.
I have never been more into Edgeworth in this very moment, Naya. You don't understand the blood that flows through my body.
His like spikes spike it and like becoming more.
They get more spiky. It's like she's like, please calm down. It's like I can't. All I can think about is that soldier.
I was with Sal and Old Bag, the security lady, when we found the body. The system was there too, only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. The security lady, Old Bag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers saying he did it. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home. I see no issues raised by this testimony. Mr. Write your cross-examination. Okay, Nick, we're real close. Real close. She may be acting tough now, but if you put her on the spot, she'll sure to falter. Find the key you need and twist the truth out of her, Nick.
I always twist the truth out of people. Just like I'm gonna twist Edgeworth later. Anyways, right.
After finding the body.
Press!
Press this bitch! Hold it.
Person.
What time moves? We were to meet at 5 for the rehearsal, so I'd say it was then.
When exactly did you and Mr. Minello arrive at the studio?
About 10 minutes before.
Interesting.
I wasn't stuffing any bodies in the costumes, mind you.
Weird that you mentioned that. Press harder.
Press harder.
Were there other employees in the studio when you got to the studio?
They weren't there yet.
Well, then you could put Mr. Hammer into that costume with Salmonella's help.
Oh? What did I just say? Did I not just say I wasn't stuffing any bodies into any costumes? You should try to listen to what people are saying, boy.
Boy.
The witness will continue her testimony. The system was there too. Hold it.
Mr. Powers was taking a nap, correct?
So he says.
Did no one go to call him?
Remember.
Remember? What?
There was a dead body lying in front of us, yet to expect me to be calm?
You certainly seem calm enough when I accuse you of murder. Wait a second. Why wouldn't that be the other way around?
The other way around?
You discovered the murdered body and the one person was missing, right? Wouldn't you normally go looking for the one person that's missing, the one missing person?
I have to agree with the defense on this one. Well, Miss Vasquez? Logically speaking, perhaps. But no one there was thinking very logically, I assure you. Also, without his steel samurai costume, Powers doesn't really stand out. We often left him on the bus when shooting a location. No one noticed he was missing.
Or Powers.
Well, I suppose that explains that. Very well, Miss Vasquez, you must continue. Immediately called the police, the power showed up. Press? Press everything!
What were you doing at that? What was everyone else doing at that time?
No one said a thing. It was silence, completely silent. So we stood there until Powers finally arrived on the scene. Sorry, I'm late. Then silence, dead silence. Silence. Hey Nick. Why is everyone so quiet? Someone should do something to line things up.
Maya, that was not the time or place.
It was quite agitated playing Power saying he did it. Press.
Oh, bad. Security lady? Why did security lady think Powers had done it?
She said because she saw him going towards the studio.
Still samurai.
Press harder.
Did the detectives arrest based solely on the words of the security lady?
Perhaps not. She seems to have also given the detective that photograph. Of course I heard all this after the fact.
That photograph taken by the security camera.
She's not known for exhibiting the best sense of judgment when it comes to Hammer.
I don't think there's anything more I could use.
Asked to be left out of the proceedings.
Press! You asked to be left out?
Yes. It seemed that everyone else was questioned. And I'm really not fond of that sort of thing.
Yeah, I love going to murder. I love finding dead bodies, and then when the police are like, can I ask you questions? I'd like to be left out of this one, guys. It's my, the police love it when you do that.
It definitely doesn't.
But
make
you
it
can't
look even
decide
more
who
guilty.
the police will or will question.
Thankfully, the studio thinks otherwise.
Nice try,
They were
nice
nice.
argument, Senator, but why don't you back it up with a sword?
They were nice enough to understand that since we were in a meeting. There was no way we could have been involved, thus they covered for us.
Covered? We're covering it up for you. There must have been a lot riding on who with the bigwigs meeting. I'm sure these professionals helped convince everyone that they didn't require questioning.
Come back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes.
Script urine direction notes?
Yes, they're quite valuable. I won't do to have them stolen.
I guess not. That's right. Wait a second. I thought you came to Studio One after rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes?
Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything.
Why?
There was a murder after all.
How did you know?
Who could think of rehearsing after that?
How could you think of? Oh yeah. Wait. No, Phoenix. Don't just let this go.
Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please continue.
No, wait. No. There's a glaring problem there.
Yeah. Thank you,
Thank
Edward.
you, Edward.
Thank you, Edward.
Your honor. Thank God, Edward.
Thank you, Edward. They love you so much right now.
God.
I have an objection to the witness's last statement.
Me too, Edgeworth. Huh? No, Phoenix. Just let this ride. Think.
Miss Vasquez said she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? She would have had to know about the murder before going to Studio One.
Edgeworth just betrayed
Yeah!
us. Oh, good. That's a good face. The face of absolute betrayal with
Phoenix
Edgeworth.
is just like sweating. He was like, "You're so fucking hot right now."
That's why he's actually sweating. He's not nervous. He's just like, oh, Jesus, God.
Order! Mr. Edgeworth!
The blood is clearly not in Phoenix's blood.
What have you just said? What you have just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move.
Because he's prosecuting. He's
Or
doing.
are you thinking of a career change to defense? I appreciate the concern you're under.
Oh, Edgeworth, you
I
have.
will stand by my statement held regardless of how the court sees my role here.
I love it.
Now, Miss Vasquez, do you have an explanation?
Oh, yes. I can't believe it. Edgeworth is helping me. Yeah.
He's such a good boyfriend.
He's gonna get a guilty verdict and he's gonna gloat about, I got a guilty verdict, and we're just like, we got our client off, so I guess we're both happy in the end of the day. I think this is actually the beginning of when Edgeworth and Phoenix slowly start becoming friends, actually.
So the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense. What kind of court is this?
I mean, it's not really the case.
No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal. Very well, the witness will change her testimony to reflect this reason. I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left them behind.
Oh.
First that.
How did you know about the injury?
How did I know? Sal. He told me.
Sal the director?
You have to find something to peg this on her here. Or everything you've done until now has been wasted. I believe in you, Nick. Go get him. We found the body. The system was there too, only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police. The Powers showed up. The security was quite agitated, pointing at Powers saying he did it. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. I knew the Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left them behind.
What is that? Wait, no, the thing on the left.
Yeah, the map. And him dragging his lane. I just don't have the brain power for this one at the moment, I'm guessing. I feel like it's so glaringly obvious, and yet it's not.
Just go to the end of this one over. I won't do reading. Look, I believe in you, Nick. Go get him.
It's gonna be so stupidly obvious, I feel like. Present the photo, the Powers, the samurai photo to the I knew the Hammer was injured. Like I said, I figured it was.
Wait a minute. It is obvious, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because she said Hammer, didn't she? She didn't say Powers was injured.
Oh yeah. Hammer was injured.
Because it was Hammer in the suit.
Yeah.
Oh,
I feel so dumb. Like it's.
that was the wrong button. Present objection. You knew Hammer was injured? Don't you think that's a little funny? You don't. You do. I think you mean the Steel Samurai was injured. I mean, it was Will Powers.
What?
That right, that we watched 2 whole court cases about that exact incident.
Mr. Right, explain yourself.
Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg in the photo. But that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers.
Pretending?
The one who injured the run-through that morning. The person who was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Why do you think Mr. Hammer was the one who was injured?
I already said it was Sal who told me. That's right. He must have gotten it wrong.
I think not. Manila was at the run-through that morning. he would have known who was the injured person. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Miss Vasquez? You saw Mr. Hammer limping.
Are you?
No, you saw Mr. Hammer limping. Don't credit her statement of Mr. Mandela's wrong. You didn't actually, you actually didn't hear anything from Mr. Manila. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes.
Yes, but wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured?
Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers.
Ugh.
And then, when he was doing this,
Well, it would have to have been after he put on the Steel Samurai costume. He went to Studio 2 where he was murdered.
exactly. This is really turning into a pony show court case because, yeah, this is really... I mean, shit, this court crosses lines all the time.
Right.
I mean, accusing somebody in a courtroom is a wild move as a defendant, or as an attorney. That is a bold move. I wish that we had, like, one court case in real life that was, like, this fucking wild. Like,
I do too.
Just one. That
It
was,
would
like,
probably make court cases, like, so much more
oh,
interesting.
dude, everyone like, I mean, there's already tons of people who watch court cases, because some court cases are genuinely interesting, but, like, court cases would be so much more fun to watch.
Yeah.
If, like, they were just this wild, had this many twists and turns to them. They should, I'm about to say some bad things, but man, imagine if they bring in, like they start doing kangaroo court just for fun, and they bring in, like, a totally not the right victim, just so it's, like, a good crowd pleaser. Like, they already know who's guilty, like, they have him dead to rights, but, like, they want it to be more, more exciting. You met him at the stairs, you saw the Steel Samurai limping, and you thought, easy prey. Mr. Hammer was in the Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought Mr. Hammer had been the one injured that morning. My only question is, I'm trying to remember if she actually knew that she was going to murder Hammer, or if she actually thought she was murdering Will Powers for some reason.
I think we'll find out soon enough. Witness, can you refute this claim?
Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one. That's because you sneaky bit.
Very well. I have a question for you.
Sure, I love questions, Irk. Why are the real killers always so persistent? I know, right? It's insane.
Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he's fallen on hard times, but he was a star. He had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing. No, I had nothing to gain from his death. Yes, you would need a motive. Why would you have killed the victim? If there is a reason, it is unclear to this court. Does the defendant have anything to say on the matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive?
Save, but I'm pretty sure I can prove it. I think I know how to prove this, bitch.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Like 90% sure I know how to prove this.
Of course I could prove it.
Okay. I have proof and I'll show it to you.
I
present to the court evidence the picture of the day of the mother murder from 5 years ago.
This one.
Yep.
Ta-da.
Take that. This is my proof. This
is the photo from before.
Correct. This photo reveals that the motive of the murder. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. D. Vasquez's help with a terrible accident swept his career. He actually swept the terrible accident. Ladies and gentlemen, this court case, the case currently for this trial, it began on that day 5 years ago. Ironically enough, it all percepted around Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom.
His guilt weighed him down, no doubt.
However, you, D. Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you. For a petty change.
Bringing us to the present day and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrates.
Yes, undoubtedly so. It was a constant source of shame for the ex-star.
One moment, Mr. Wright. We are talking about motives here, yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed D. Vasquez, not the other way around. What motive would Miss Vasquez have? Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me. And I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine.
Oh dear.
Mr. Wright, please explain Miss Vasquez's motive for murder.
She had no motive? Ooh, man, that's a tough one. Let's see. I don't think she had a motive for murder. I think it was he was there to murder her. She had no motive, I think. Go with that one. She had no motive, Your Honor.
What's that now?
It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense.
What's that now?
It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez.
What? What?
What the fuck? No, what the fuck? Shit's wild. Your Honor. Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the samurai suit. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security lady thinking it was Mr. Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. For what purpose, you ask? To kill D. Vasquez, who had cruelly taken advantage of him for all those years.
She broke her pipe.
Did it, didn't you? I mean, can we charge her? She was self-defense.
Yes.
We just proved it was self-defense.
I am guilty. It was me.
Someone call an ambulance. There's blood everywhere. We're too late. Miss Vasquez.
What happened here? Manuel fell from the trailer stairs. Manuel! Miss Vasquez, please try to remain calm. No! How could this? It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and... No, Manuel! Don't touch him, Miss Vasquez! No! Please don't die. Please.
She was with Manuel. Oh, she got another cigarette. Thank God. Oh.
Congratulations, Mr. Wright.
Thanks!
I lose again.
You suck at this. You're the worst witness we've ever brought in here. Well, besides that pink-haired girl. She was pretty awful.
Mr. Edgeworth, where's Steve Vasquez? In the waiting lobby, Your Honor. As calm and collected as ever. I see. Mr. Wright. It appears you have brought about yet another miracle.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found so is only natural, not a miracle. Yes, you're right. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, not guilty. Confetti!
I love the confetti so much.
I wish we had, like, confetti cannons that shot off after we got...
Could you imagine you get found not guilty of a murder trial?
That is all. This court is adjourned.
So, are we gonna charge Vasquez then?
I think so. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I keep changing his voice.
Your best friend tried to murder somebody dressed as you. I don't know if I'd be that happy.
Yes, but it's sad. I know now that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Vasquez, but to think that he tried to frame me for the murder.
Honestly, dude.
It makes me sad.
It's really messed up.
Tell me why, Mr. Wright.
Huh?
Tell me. Why didn't Mr. Hammer want to blame me? I don't know if we have evidence.
Oh, evidence? Question mark? I don't really know.
I don't know if we have evidence.
because you were like popular.
Oh, the scrapbook, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Does that show evidence?
Yeah, maybe we could try showing the scrapbook, I guess.
Well, this is what I think.
Mr. Hammer, I'll put the blame on you because...
Take that!
Take that, you bitch! Because you were the Steel Samurai.
Because I was a steel samurai?
Mr. Hammer was a big star once. But he was reduced to acting in kids' shows. As a villain, to boot. Dude, the villains are normally, like, way better in kids' shows, I'm not gonna lie.
Like, everyone
not
that
to
I
go
know...
on, like, a rant about, like, Shigo or something, but, like, I mean, shit.
Everyone our age that I know prefer the villains in kids' shows more than the actual heroes.
Jinx from Teen Titans? I am not biased, I swear to God.
Like,
anyways.
I never really watched, like, Power Rangers or whatever, but I love the pink hair girl so much. Like, she was an icon.
Anyways. So he hated you, because the kids loved you.
I think I understand. He could have just told me. I would have changed places with him anytime.
What a good guy. You're missing the point.
Thank you. I'm just glad it's all over.
So am I. So am I. I never have to see you with a
Congratulations, WP.
Don't talk to him again.
Oh. Thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. I can't wait to get back into that sweaty costume and...
The show's canceled.
Is something wrong? No, of course not.
Damn, Maya, you're cold.
Nick, Edgeworth. Why do you look so mad? He looks so grumpy.
Because we're about to kiss. You gonna kiss?
Say something right. I'm not good at small talk.
Neither am I, Edgeworth. Why are you so close to me? I'm breathing so hard. Huh? What? That was too bad, Edgeworth.
You don't waste any time gloating,
No,
do you?
that's not what I want. No, I really want to thank you.
Vasquez would have...
God, you smell so nice. Vasquez would have gotten away if you hadn't stepped in.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Powers. Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers.
Oh, he's a liar. Dude,
Right.
don't call him out a liar. He might be a huge
I
Steel
must say I
Samurai
hadn't
fan.
expected to meet you again.
Dude, what if
after all
Edgeworth
these
is secretly a huge Steel Samurai fan?
I think he
And
actually is.
That's why he's so nervous around him. He's like, oh,
I think he actually is in lore. I must say I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years. Meet again? However, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you, I'm saddled with unnecessary feelings.
unnecessary feelings from me?
Yes, unease and uncertainty.
Are you saying aren't those kind of necessary?
They only serve to get in my way.
I mean, anyway.
You listen to me, Phoenix, right?
Always.
Don't ever show your face in front of me again.
But wait!
That's what I came here to tell you.
No! No! Phoenix just breaks down the middle of the lobby. Shut up, Powers! My boyfriend just broke up with me.
I'm so fucking devastated right now, Mr. Powers, you don't understand.
Guess I'm gonna give his sister. It's the only way I'll be able to see him.
Mr. Wright?
What?
Was that guy your friend? What? Friends? As if. They're rivals. Rivals. Right, Nick?
I guess we are.
I can't believe my boyfriend broke up with me.
He's just like fucking crying.
Huh? Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something? Come on, Nick. Tell me. What's the deal with you and Edgeworth?
He's. Oh god, why?
And so the
He doesn't even explain to Maya. What a Chad. What a Chad. It really caused a score, start revealing the accent from 5 years ago. That was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Golden Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kid shows again.
Pink,
the Pink
Princess.
Princess.
Yay!
Oh,
Nick! This is it! The new show starts today. You're going to watch it with me, right?
I admit, I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it.
You have to buy
Yep.
trading cards too, okay?
Oh god, why?
We have to trade with Cody and that assistant.
Oh god, I don't want to talk to Penny again. You know how hard it is to get my clothes dry cleaned every day? You know how mad they are? You have to make an appointment for that shit. You can't just walk in. Fine, I'll do it.
Isn't it great that WP gets to play the lead again? I wonder if they'll show his real face this time.
Oh, it's probably for the best. I don't know. It's fun. I don't think the world is ready for the real Will Powers. Oh yeah, I forgot that's actually what happened to him. He's the Pink Princess. Yeah. They don't expressly say that, but he plays the lead again, and the show's the Pink Princess. Yeah, he's...
Turnabout goodbyes.
No! God, no!
Oh, I'm gonna be chronically depressed after this.
We're gonna lose Edgeworth next episode.
Oh, is this the one where we get a cross-examine a parrot?
Yeah, actually, oddly enough. Oddly enough, you do prosecute a parrot at one point. It's a very interesting trial. It's a very tragic trial. There's a lot of comedy in this trial. There's always comedy, but it's actually a really, really depressing trial.
Mm-hmm. How long have we been going for?
We'll stop for this one.
Yeah.
We'll start this one next episode, wherever time we're at. I don't know. We're probably like an hour or two in. Yeah, we're 2 hours in, so we're actually
we're at our
normal
I think that's
stopping
good.
spot.
And plus,
We
get my throat a rest.
Yeah, same.
We'll see what.
Damn Penny and her fucking
We'll see what ends up being. I won't make any more promises of what we're gonna do next time because I don't even know.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Whatever happens next time happens. I might play through the entire Halo series. Don't threaten me. I've been thinking about it.
I mean, what's stopping you?
Having to play through the entire Halo series. Accurately enough, oddly enough. And the depression that comes with doing that.
Oh, I thought we had an episode between this one and episode 4.
We don't. No, I think each thing is like 4 episodes. The next one, Turnabout Goodbyes, is really long and very depressing and tragic in very various ways. It is the worst. I love it. But it also does tragically mean we will be losing Edgeworth, because oddly enough, he is the criminal this time. It's crazy. We have to defend our boy.
Our boyfriend?
Our boyfriend.
Our boy, our friend, our boyfriend.
After he said to never talk to us again, mind you.
Right?
So yeah, that's the hype around this one. So I guess get hyped for whenever we do that. And then I don't know if we'll continue Phoenix Wright or if we're gonna take a break from it. I don't really know at this point. But we'll see. We still have like 4 or 5 episodes to go with this one episode of Phoenix Wright. It's a long ass it's like 8 hours.
Yeah.
It's a long trial. I think it's like a 6-day trial or something ridiculous like that. Because I think they like halfway through the trial you switch things. And we don't lose Edgeworth from the game though. He still sticks around. But
I know he sticks around, but he won't be our prosecutor anymore.
he won't be the guy yelling at us. In fact, we get a really scary dude that's gonna yell at us.
Yeah.
Like, you won't be able to... We won't be able to hear it, but the audience will be able to hear it. He has one of the scariest objection noises, because his voice, like, every time I do the objection for Edgeworth on our end, it's his voice I'm doing, because he's the one with the really deep objection. It's really scary sounding, actually.
I know, I believe Edgeworth
used to scare me as a kid when I played this game.
I believe Edgeworth's sister is the one that comes in after.
We fight this guy for a couple times, and then we switch prosecutors to his sister afterwards.
Yeah,
because his sister grows up and becomes a prosecutor.
It's either we get the guy with the visor next or his sister next.
We get the visor guy next.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Or actually, no, we don't even get visor guy next. We get this, like, special prosecutor that they bring in to prosecute prosecutors.
Oh.
He's, like, a special dude.
Oh, okay.
He's, like, the head honcho of, like, the prosecuting division.
Oh, you're talking about for Turnabout Good. I was talking about the next game.
Oh, the next game, yeah, we get Laserface.
Yeah.
Laserface. This sister's
discounts,
awful, dude. You think Edgeworth bends
discounts Cyclops from X-Men.
Dude, he's horrific, bro. I forgot
I know a lot of people thirst after him and like his coffee drinking and stuff. There's like he's so hot.
He drinks a lot of coffee. Like he's like cracked down on coffee.
Yeah.
His sister's wild. His sister whips the judge. You'll like her. She's interesting. She's basically like a dominatrix. It's very terrifying. But if you think Edgeworth rigs court cases, holy shit. Wait till you meet the next couple of fucking prosecutors, especially his sister. His sister's awful, dude.
Yeah.
Like the judge will be siding with you and she'll whip him and then he'll be completely against you again. And it's like, Jesus. I think it gets harder too eventually to where you can only mess up once and the trial just ends if you mess up once. It does get harder.
Oh, that sounds painful.
I think we start getting sudden death moments eventually, where it's just like you instantly you instantly fail a case if you say the wrong thing.
Oh shit.
So we'll have to just be real careful and save a lot in the future.
Yeah.
We'll save before every decision, like
Oh,
absolute monsters like we do.
Do the classic save scumming.
Anyways, have a good one.
Yeah.
Next time we have to